Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Once, empaths, do any of you feel it's your fault to blame for the narcissist exit? Narcissists are entirely responsible for the separation that occurred. It's not anything you did or done. You know, these narcissists, they're irritable, dusty weirdos, weird creatures, right? They're extremely deranged, right? They have a warped way of thinking. They're completely and utterly deranged, right? And it's understandable, you know, if a narcissist is someone you loved or you cared about, there was a partner or something like that, it's understandable that, you know, you desire, you want some revenge, or you want some validation from them, or you want them to want you. That's an understandable place. That's a natural emotion and place for you to be in. So there's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel like there's something wrong with that, right? But firstly, you know, you need to focus on removing that anger and hate from inside yourself. You know, you need to become emotionless about this situation that's occurred, about the narcissist that was involved in your life, walking out of your life, you know, or going on to a new supply or something like that. You need to become very stoic and indifferent and emotionless about this situation, right? And, you know, this will help you make better decisions. It's not going to be easy, but the quicker you can try and internalize this, is the quicker, you know, you'll be able to get what you really want out of this situation, right? So, because anger and hate isn't going to get you anywhere in this situation, right? And, you know, continue to educate yourself on their nature, you know, continue to educate yourself, work on yourself. Even, you know, this has just happened, if this has just occurred, or even if it's further down the line, it doesn't really matter, right? But when you've heard this information, you know, start to work on yourself, whether that's just going for walks, right? Just self-improvement. What, you know, you're already studying now, you're already improving your knowledge, you know, you're studying now, you're on this channel or other channels alike, you're educating yourself. That's self-improvement, you know. You're already doing it without you realizing that you're doing it. You're already on the path of self-improvement, and this is what actually happens. This is what actually occurs, right? But what I'm saying to you is, when a narcissist that was involved in your life walks out of your life, right? If you want to get under their skin, okay, you need to put up no resistance. You know, you need to put up no resistance, right? Let them go, right? Now, I know that some of you might have pursued them, or chased after them, or begged for them, or pled for them, right? Still, right? You can still alleviate. If you feel like you made mistakes doing that, you can still reverse this around. You know, you can still reverse it around and put the power dynamic back in your court. Just because you may have chased after them or pled for them, it doesn't mean that there's no hope for you to achieve getting under the narcissist's skin, right? What you need to understand is the narcissist knew, in the fashion that they left the situation, that it's most likely that you would have tried to reach out to them or tried to pursue them or something like that, right? If some of you have now been blocked, or and you're like, Zion, you know, I'm blocked now, I have no avenues to pursue. Like, the narcissist that was involved in your life has left avenues open for you to explore down. They have, right? But please listen, please, this is a stern warning. Do not go down those avenues of trying to reach out to them, right? If they've blocked you on the phone, it's highly likely they've probably left social media open. Or if they blocked you on the phone and social media, then they've left their email open. You need to understand that if they're acting like they don't want to talk to you, if they're acting cold, distant, everything like that, let them go. Put up no resistance. And the quicker you can instill this in your mind, right? The quicker you can instill putting up no resistance in your mind and letting them go, even if you chased after them for a couple of months or you pursued them for some time, put up no resistance, let them go, right? This will start to get under their skin because, think about it logically. You as an empath, think about this from the other side. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Just like this video showed up for you, help it show up for someone else in the community that may be a benefit to them, right? Think about this from the other side, chosen ones and empaths, right? The narcissist, it needs supply, right? They need supply. They need your supply. They need new supplies. They need family supply, colleague supply, whoever supply. They need supply, right? Now, if you were reaching out to them and they were putting you on blast, right? Or they didn't want to have a sit down talk with you. They didn't want to talk things through, right? They didn't want to communicate with you, and you were messaging them or you were ringing them and whatever, right? They got used to that behavior and they thought, oh, okay. They thought they got you where they want you, right? But you've come across this video now and you've been educating yourself on other channels and reading books or whatever you've been doing, right? So this is why I'm telling you the first thing that you need to instill once you've got rid of emotion and anger and hatred, once you've incorporated those things, is to put up no resistance. Also seek support from friends and family. Seek support, seek advice. You can reach out for a session with me. You can email me. Seek advice. But once you've got rid of this emotion, you need to control your emotions, right? It's not going to be, you haven't fully got rid of all of your emotions and anger and hatred, but just it's a work in progress, right? But get to the point when you can be a person that puts up no resistance against them walking away from you, right? That's what I'm trying to get you at, right? Be at a place when you're not putting up no resistance. So you're falling back now. You're falling back, okay? It's day one or whenever, however long, right? You're falling back now. This narcissist would have been used to you phoning their phone, texting them, contacting them on social media. They would have been used to that. So this is what starts to get under their skin. Their phone probably still goes off, whether it's a new supply, whether it's their family, whether it's their friends, whether it's a work call. Their phone probably still goes off, or their social media still goes off. They get messages and stuff like that. They get notifications. They'll begin to start seeing these notifications on their phones, and they won't be coming from you, right? So this is how you start to get under their skin, right? It's very subtle at first, but there's a small part of them in their minds that wants you to reach out, right? Because this is what I'm saying. The narcissist casts you aside like you're nothing. But they still want you to want them, right? They don't want you to get to a place of healing and growth and ascension and not wanting them. They want to leave you in a condition that you desire them, right? That's their ultimate motive. They want to leave you in a condition where you still want them, right? And deep down in the core of their spirit, right, they still want you. But by you reaching out, contacting them, it pushes them further and further away, right? So that's what I'm telling you. Put up no resistance. Fall back, right? Start to incorporate Stoicism into your life, right? I'm not that well versed on Stoicism, but what I mean by Stoicism is become emotionless, right? Let the process of life unfold, whether you call it God's will, the universe, angels, your higher self, manifestations, whatever you think is happening in this realm, right? From your belief system, let it unfold, right? Sometimes things don't work out the way you plan them, and that's okay. And that's incorporating being emotionless and being stoic, right? You're letting it be. You're letting them go, right? They don't want that. They want to leave you in a place where you're pursuing them, okay? So they're already in a position now where they're checking, where they're getting phone calls or notifications on their phone or email or, and it's not you, right? So this is starting to irritate them. This is getting under their skin, right? But so stay in no contact. No contact needs to be lifelong, right? It needs to be lifelong now. You may have already done your bit of reaching out to them. You could possibly leave it if for, I don't know, a few months and then reach out to them. But realistically, it's not going to have the same effect if you reach out, They're the one that casted you aside, right? Even if you leave it a few months and you're the one that reaches out, yeah, they may pay some interest to you, or they may start love bombing you again or something like that, but it's not what you want and it's not what you really need, right? It's not what you really need. The way that you can ultimately get under their skin is incorporating no contact for lifelong. It's done, right? So you're putting up no resistance now. You're educating yourself. You're working on self-improvement, right? You're seeking support. This self-improvement that if you embark on this journey correctly throughout this whole process, they're keeping watch on you. A lot of you are on social media. I know not all of you are, but a lot of you are on social media, and a lot of these narcissists that are involved in your life are still watching you. I'm not telling you to start posting with them in mind all the time, but I'm saying some of you run businesses, or some of you use your social media for your business purposes and stuff like that, or some of you are just starting out on business things, business adventures, endeavors, and they'll see these certain things in your life manifesting, and they'll be pissed. So this is another way that you get under their skin, right? It's actually you becoming a better version of yourself, right? That's the ultimate punishment for them, right? That's why I'm saying this. Sometimes this will take some time. You're not going to get immediate effects. It's going to be occurring in their mind. If you were reaching out to them for a couple of months, trying begging and pleading and stuff like that, within a couple of weeks, they're going to start getting irritated about you're no longer calling their phone. Within a couple of weeks or a few days, they're going to start getting irritated about that you're no longer reaching out to them. And now they're the one that feels stuck, right? They're the one that feels stuck because you're no longer reaching out to them. And now you're utilizing the no contact. You fall back. You're putting up no resistance. You're letting them go. They're posting things on their social media. And no contact means not looking on their social media either, right? Breaking from that cycle too, right? So if they're out there posting new supplies, or they're doing this or they're doing that, it's not phasing you, No contact means no contact. I know some of you are going to struggle to do this, right? You may feel like this person was meant to be for you, or you're going to find better. This person was not meant to be for you, right? But ultimately, it's okay that you want some revenge because you've gone through betrayal, or you want to feel validated, or you want to see them reach out to you, right? I'm telling you now, right? I'm telling you now. As I said, within a few days or weeks, they will already be checking their notification, thinking in their heads if it's you or not. Give it some time. Give it a few months. This irritation will grow. There's no contact from you whatsoever. So they start to get curious. They'll be checking in on you, right? They'll be checking in on you from the day dot, but they'll begin to get more curious, and it will become more of a ritualistic behavior of them checking in your whereabouts and what you're doing, right? Either through social media, the digital portal window to your world, or alternatively, they'll resort to actual physical stalking, you know. But they'll do this in some sort of way or fashion to figure out what's going on in your life, right? And if, for example, you've put a plan of action into place, I don't know, you've got a pen and paper and you've drawn up a plan of your life, you know, what you're going to do with your career or your business, just personal goals, aims, things like this, right? And you're striving towards that, even if you're not achieving them yet, that's okay. It's all, you know, it's so much sweeter when you put in work for something and then finally you get success at the end of it, you know, and you realize that you put in all that work and determination through the whole time. And I'm not talking about determination of getting them back or something like that. I'm talking about determination for your goals and your endeavors, because ultimately these lot distracted you from having that insight into self-development and personal growth and ascension. They were preventing you from your rise, these individuals, right? So what I'm saying to you is, if you go on this journey, right, I've spoken to many people, you know, that have gone on to do beautiful things with their lives after being in narcissistic relationships. They've gone on to do wonderful things and they've gone on to achieve things, you know. These narcissists don't have fucking nothing going on in their lives. They might have a new supply, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They might have a new supply. You might be alone. So what? You know what I'm saying? They might have some dusty new supply, you know. They don't really have anything going on in their lives, right? And they've been irritated by you not messaging them. They've been irritated by you doing the no contact. They're getting frustrated. They've been curious looking on your life. They've been seeing you, I don't know, even doesn't have to even to be to do with business and stuff like that or work. Could be to do with something that you went on a holiday trip, or you went to an event, or you went to a festival, or you went to, you know, you done something with your day, and they're watching everything that you're doing, right? We live in a social media age, and if it wasn't for social media, there'd be a lot more narcissists lingering around in actual physical stalking fashion. You know, there'll be so many more. You know, this must have existed a lot more, you know, going some years back with physical stalkers rather than social media stalkers. And there's not much you can do about, you know, social media stalkers. But, you know, all of you, you know, blocking them on social media isn't really even going to make much of a difference, because they'll make fake profiles and they'll try and find a wormhole in to see that digital window into your world, you know. But all of these things that I'm saying to you, right? You putting up no resistance, letting them go, falling back, you know, maintaining, being stoic, being emotionless, you know, staying no contact, improving your life. If you incorporate these things, right, and you just leave it, put them out of your mind. I know they're going to be there, right? They're going to be there. You're going to think about them from time to time, and they're going to, you know, you're going to ruminate or reflect and things like that. But you slowly start to just distance them from your mind, right? And I'm telling you, at a time when you least expect it, this parasite, dusty weirdo will try and creep back into your life. And you got to understand, right, what is going on in their minds, you know, through this whole process. They're desperately desiring you back. You've got to remember who you are, right? One, they haven't kept you in the needy, pleading, desperate state of mind. So they failed at that. They haven't got you begging for them back, right? They feel like they're in a bind because they're the one that walked away from you. They're stubborn. They don't want to be the one to reach out to you too soon, right? So they're going to do it in some way. You're going to have, by incorporating these things like I mentioned, putting up no resistance, letting them go, fall back, remain stoic, emotionless, stay no contact, focus on your purpose in life, and really strive for your purpose in life, personal growth, personal development, right? These people, these narcissists that are involved in your life, are going to be angered that you're not in a state of mind desiring them, right? And then when they finally reach out, right, through one of their weird, obsessive, deranged ways that they reach out, right? You know, it could be from a fake profile. It could be from, you know, they'll do something, right? You already been instilling being emotionless. You're not gonna respond the same way that they thought you would, right? One of these main reasons why they're gonna reach out is to try and invoke anger or try and invoke, like, they're posting pictures with their new supply. They're thinking about you. You're being emotionless. You're not even viewing their social media. They're pissed. You know, they're pissed. Nothing they're doing will work against this, right? All you need to do fundamentally is fall back and let them go, right? And you got to know that when one door closes, plenty more doors open, right? So just please understand, right? You're not responsible for this happening. This narcissist walking out your life, there's nothing you done or did or could have done. They got it in their mind that they wanted to punish you. They wanted to go for a new supplier. They wanted to cast you aside like you're nothing, right? They wanted to bait you and start making you chase after them and things like that, right? It's understandable that you're gonna have that you want some revenge or validation, but firstly, just focus on removing any anger, hate, be emotionless. This will help you make better decisions. Continue educating yourself, right, on their nature. Work on self-improvement. Seek support, seek advice, right? And put up this no resistance frame of mind as soon as possible, combined with the emotionless attitude, stoic attitude, right? Put up no resistance as soon as possible, fall back as soon as possible, remain stoic and emotionless throughout, right? Work on your self-improvement, stay no contact. Ultimately, you need to stay no contact with these individuals, right? And this is going to leave them desperately wanting you back in their heart, mind, and soul, right? And it's gonna initiate, it's gonna cause a spark in their psyche for them to desperately desire to want to rekindle with you some way, somehow. But please show someone's empaths. I did not make this video for you to rekindle with them or go back into a relationship with them. It's not what it's about, right? It's not what it's about. It's just, I can understand that you want to feel wanted or you want to feel validated, right? But you got to understand that a narcissist that was involved in your life will do something, right? So after they've exited, they'll do something else. And I want you to remember what they've done. That was a hoover. They've already hoovered you from before you even known it. They've baited you. You know, they could have acted more distant. They could have blocked you. They could have done something. You know, blocking is a form of a hoover. You might think I'm crazy now, but it actually is. It's baiting, right? They're trying to draw you out, to take you out of your calm mindset that you used to have anyway, right? You were calm, you were loving, you were pure, you were empathetic, you were generous, you were kind. You were like that. All they're trying to just do is disturb your peace. It's fundamentally what they're trying to do is disturb your peace. So please put these things that I mentioned in place, right? Put these things that I mentioned in place. There's no resistance whatsoever at all. Just let them go. Let it flow. Go away. Fall back. Do all of this as soon as possible. Remain stoic, emotionless throughout. Stay in no contact is a fundamental. This is going to cause them to desperately want you back and work on improving your life. This is what it's all about. You've been blessed, right? I'm telling you, your life will open up for better, brighter days. You know, life will really open up for you in so many ways, in your work, in your career, in your business, in your relationships. And this narcissist that was involved in your life will be desperately, desperately desiring you back. And you'll be so under their skin, causing him to be so irritable with the fact that you're just getting on with your life, letting them go and letting it flow and putting up no resistance whatsoever. You know, by the time, you know, they try to trigger you again, they try to hoover you again, they try to reach out to you again, the way you respond is going to be so grown. It's going to be, you've advanced so much. You're emotionless to them. You know, I'm not telling you to be emotionless to everybody. Be emotionless to the narcissist that was involved in your life. Be stoic. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please leave your comments please leave your comments about your experience and stuff like that. Please press the like and subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. You don't have to, but if you want to contribute or support to the channel, you always can. And just before I draw the video to a close, there's some things I want to bring to your attention. I've launched a new free community forum on the membership website. It's open for everyone to use to build, expand and connect with fellow survivors. I'm looking at the longevity of the forum, as I should have created one when I first launched the membership site. I'm also running one-to-one sessions. If you want tailor-made advice and me to shed some light on your issues, you can always reach out. The Empath group meeting is coming up on the 28th, and there is a new WhatsApp and Telegram group for survivors to stay in touch. Lastly, if you want crisis email support and a plan of action, the links for all I've mentioned are in the description box below, and there's a video that I think will be beneficial for you to check out. You deserve better. The narcissist struggles to find better. So anyway, I'll be back on a video soon. Peace.